Yo, what's up you guys, welcome back. So today I'm finally gonna put crank sensors back on the block where they're supposed to be. I didn't do that in the previous video because I wanted to see if changing the map sensor is gonna make a big difference. I mean, it did make a difference. Now the car is not fluctuating with the power like it used to. Like sometimes it has the power, sometimes it doesn't. Now it's constantly hesitation and then the power. So I'm gonna put the knock sensors back on, and actually I just got my spacers for the back wheels because I'll talk about in a little bit, but after I do this, but kind of I'll just talk about later. Let's put it on. I'm gonna take the intake manifold off, and even though some people don't like taking this off, I mean, I've taken this thing so many times taking it off that getting pretty good at it. So let's see how long it's gonna take me. I'm gonna do that, put it on, drive it. I'm pretty sure it's even let's say it's because of the knock sensors. Right now it's not gonna make a difference because, or it's not gonna change anything as far as the power wise goes, because it's still gonna have code in the DME even though there's no check engine light. So I'll have to delete that, but it's gonna be on Monday. Well, for me it's gonna be on Monday. For you guys it's gonna be in same like this video in a little bit, but and delete that and see what happens. So let's take the intake manifold off and put the knock sensors on. So put the sensors back on. There's one right there, and there's one behind all that mess right there, I think. And I had to clean this here because I can't tell if my whatever this here, the oil filter housing is leaking where it connects to the block, or it's just because when I did the oil cooler lines or the hoses connection and it leaked or something and went down. But I want to make sure it's not leaking, because if it is, there might be a water going through the those connection, and I don't want water and oil to get together and have fun. So it kind of took me a bit longer. I kind of got stuck on this because when you put these clamps on, these are obviously not OEM, these are aftermarket, whatever, from Napa or something. But as soon as you start putting this on, these clamps will start to come off and all that. So I tighten it just a little bit, kind of snug, so that it won't come off. But when I put it on, at first these rubber boots wouldn't want to put it, like, go on, because it kind of starting to get too tight, and then some will kind of slip to the bottom, the part where you tighten it, and I couldn't take it out, so I had to take it off. But what I usually do is I take just engine oil, just a little bit, dab it with the finger, and like I kind of lubricate these boots, because the boot, whatever, when you put it on, because sometimes they can kind of get kinked or folded, and when you put it on you're not gonna see it because they're on the bottom, unless you're gonna get like a really good mirror and all that. But it's still gonna be hard to see it because I've done it before. I drove for a while, I guess, and when I took the intake manifold off, I saw one of the rubber boot was kind of kinked. So hey, what's up you guys? So today I'm gonna do a home alignment and by home alignment I am gonna be doing after I installed the BC coilovers on my E36. My rear tires were like this, and my back tires, within, like, I don't know, a couple of months I threw them away. I got lower adjustable control arms, and I adjusted them at home, but I actually did a mistake that I took the lever or level and put against the tires and adjusted it like that. But considering that, I didn't actually think of this, but considering because it's the car sitting on the ground and you have this tire, I guess it pushes it out a little more than up top. Now you have the level sitting kind of crooked. So my tires, I actually noticed this yesterday, but my inside tires are actually starting to be bald compared to the outer, and I'm gonna adjust them, but I can't really adjust them from underneath because you can see my right side has some leftover, the threads. The left side or the inner part doesn't. So I'm gonna take the tire off, the wheel, take this side off, the control arm, and thread it back in. Probably do it just all the way and make it same as the inside part, so this way if I do want to adjust it later, I can. So I'm not gonna take it to alignment shop today. Maybe eventually later after I get the new tires. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take smaller level and put against this cap here, and it's gonna give me more accurate reading than the actual tire. And I'm gonna do that to the same the other sides as well. So let's start with this one. I'm gonna take it off. I'm not gonna do video how to take the wheel off and all that, but take it off and I come back when the wheel is out. So I took this off, loosen this nut right on this side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tighten this this way. Get it undone on that side. And this is what my tires look like. So I'm gonna tap it out all the way in, and then I can just adjust it, push them out once I put the this back on and the wheel and everything, so I can adjust it. So I forgot to do the video of what it looked like before I did all this, but this is what it looks like now. You can see I haven't adjusted it yet, but it was something like this, like that. So now it's all the way inside, so I'm gonna adjust it and show you what it looks like. So let's see. Oh, there you go, just a bit better. I might actually even leave it like that for now. See, I'm driving around, see if it's gonna change, because after I lift out the car a couple times, suspension needs to settle and all that, so you'll sit a bit differently. So I'm gonna leave it at this and do the other side. So let's look at this side here. It's actually not that bad, just a little bit, because this side is kind of the same. You can see the inside wear and outside wear. So I'll adjust just a little bit on this side, drive it, check tomorrow, see what happens. But like I said, I am going to be doing actual alignment later after I get the tires, so I don't want to do alignment just yet. Might as well just replace the tires, since I need the tires anyways. Replace the tires and do the alignment. So it's probably going to be just the rear alignment, because the front one's fine, tread wear and everything, so it's just the rear. I did get new tires, or somewhat new used. I don't know if I talked about it in my previous video or not, but I figured the previous tires that I had, they only lasted a year till they kind of went bald, and I don't really feel like paying over $100 per tire. So I got these ones. These ones are Pirellis, but that's not the size that I actually wanted. The ones that I have on the car, I think they're either 235s or these are 245s, and you can see that they're kind of sticking out too far from the rim. And the ones that I wanted to get is 225s, but they didn't have 225s, so I said that's fine, whatever, get 215s. They're gonna look like my front tires. You can't see. But I think it's gonna look a little better. I did get 30mm spacers, so I paid only like $175 for all four, and they're like around 90% tread still left on it. So I figured even if they do last me a year, that's not bad. So put them on. I was going to go out, do some burnouts or some stuff. Even though my rear tires are bald, I can still have some fun and get rid of them. But again, I don't have time. Plus, there's not much, like, I don't know, I can't find any good places without getting cut. I don't want to get ticket for it, doing some stupid stuff. So just freaking replace these tires, put the new ones on, put the spacers on, because I can't wait to see what they actually gonna look like on a car. So I think that's it for the E36. Like I said, I mean, it's still lagging. It's better, a lot better, even after I replaced the fuel pressure regulator, map sensor. What else did I do? The code's been cleared, all that. But like I said, I'm gonna take it either today or tomorrow to my friend's shop, see if any of the codes came back. But I think the map sensor is bad, even though it's brand new. So we'll see. As far as my Sportcross, and I do apologize for a mess in the garage, because I mean, I don't know, every time I clean my garage, it lasts for, I don't know, 2 days, and after that it's mess again, so I need to clean it again. But back to my Sportcross. I did put this aftermarket fiberglass hood. I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, it's alright. Not a big fan of these stuff because it rains, you get water inside and all that. Even though you can kind of see it's not gonna go directly on the engine, but I already bought vinyl wrap for it, and this is what it's gonna look like. So I was thinking either painting the hood or doing a vinyl wrap. So decided to do vinyl wrap. It's a Vivid. It's probably not gonna be in this video. I'm gonna do it in the next video. But wrap this, replace the fenders, my bumper. That's the bumper that's gonna go on this car. I am thinking about getting spacers for the rear at least, and I do need new tires as well. So we'll see. Get new tires, hopefully get different rims, because I'm kind of over these rims. I want to get something different, but we'll see. As far as the engine on this car, here's the thing. My plan from the beginning was buy this car, do the swap from my donor car that I've been driving for 70 years, because that car has half the miles that this car has. But here's the thing though, I put like 1,000 miles on this car, on the Sportcross, and it doesn't burn oil. The engine is actually super nice, super good. It's not fast, but it doesn't burn oil, doesn't leak oil. Well, at least after I replaced the valve cover gasket and camshaft seals and stuff like that. But that's all just normal stuff that you have to do on these cars, at least, or the engines. It doesn't burn oil. It drives good. There's no problems with it. So I don't really see any reason why would I take this engine and put my other one when this one's already runs and drives fine? The only thing is that I do want to get 5-speed swap in this car, but again, the automatic in this car drives fine. I'm somewhat enjoying driving automatic car, and I know I won't be able to sell it for the price that these trannies go for, because it it has almost 200,000 miles. Who's gonna buy that tranny? My wife was like, just drive it, and hopefully the tranny will die and you'll have reason to replace the 5-speed. But here's the thing, I really want to do 2J twin turbo swap, but I live in California. It's not gonna be street legal. I can't do smog. If I get pulled over, there's a chances they're gonna send me to referee inspection, and there's no way this car's gonna pass that. So two options: still do 2J swap, or take my engine from my donor car and rebuild it, or build it, make it, I don't know, stroker, or I never done anything like that before, but I think it's gonna be really good time, or good engine to work on and learn something like that, because I don't really need that engine. I don't really want to sell it, because again, how much I'm gonna sell it, I'm not gonna sell it to like get rich or whatever. So might as well just work on it and learn something. So what do you guys think? Turbo this one, or do stroker, or build my existing 2J? Because the money wise, the budget wise, whatever, it's probably going to be pretty close, because I can get 2J for 2,500 bucks, and it comes with 6-speed manual and drive shift. Then you have to do intercooler piping, then you have to do wiring, then you have to probably tune it, I don't know, do maintenance on the engine. Hopefully the turbos are still good, and I know a lot of people go from twin turbo to single, which that's a lot of money too. Or take my existing engine, put, I don't know, 3-4 grand, whatever it's gonna take, and build that engine, and it's still gonna be street legal. I'm still gonna pass smog. I don't have to worry about stuff like that. So what do you guys think? Oh, and one of the things, here's the thing though, my intake on E36 is AEM. I really, not that I don't like it, I love that intake, but I want to get stock. If you guys have stock intake, not off of E46 M3, but Roadster S54, because I had E46 M3 box, but it's not gonna fit my E36. So if you guys have Roadster S54 intake box, air box, let me know if you'd be interested in trading my AEM, because my AEM is still pretty much new. I bought it brand new last year. I drove less than a year with that intake. I have the box, all the housing, all the bolts and everything, for even if you want to use it on, if you have S54 swap, or you have M Roadster, you can use that with the heat shield that I actually made, homemade one. Or if you have S54 E46, I have heat shield and everything. Came, like I said, I bought brand new. I have everything for it. Let me know in comments below, or go to my Instagram page, Daily Driven E36. Let me know in like message me if you're interested. Do like a straight trade. I'm not trying to sell it or buy anything. The reason why I actually bought this one is I was going to do a smog when I did the swap, and I couldn't find the Roadster M Roadster airbox from S54, so I had to buy this one, because this is next street legal, or the California legal intake, so I bought that. But other than that, I think that's it. I don't really have much to kind of do any more updates or anything like that. So I guess, like I said, this is it. So I'll update you guys on everything that I do on E36 or Sportcross. Actually, one of the things that I really want to do, if you guys have Sportcross, I'm pretty sure you guys kind of sick of this, or at least I am, because this thing is way too short. It has to be at least in my opinion, like for this far out. So my plan is, well, at least it was, I wanted to get one of those Euro spec or aftermarket, whatever they are. The wings, they're extended, but they're like $500, which is way out of my budget. So I want to take this one, cut in half, extend it, and then fill in with the fiberglass. So what do you guys think? It's a long shot, but I think it's doable. As far as the paint on the Sportcross, I mentioned before I wanted to do a vinyl wrap, but I don't have budget for that. It's a lot of money. Unless somebody wants to finance it or donate the vinyl, hey, more than welcome. But for now, I'll do the vinyl wrap, the hood, and I'll paint the front clip, which is only going to be 2 fenders and 2 bumpers. And 2 bumpers because my rear one is all faded and cracked and all stuff like that. Everything else, I mean, other the handles, but I'm not. Where's the handle? Right here. But I don't know if I can. I mean, I can paint him, but it might be kind of ugly because fresh paint on kind of old paint. I don't know how it's gonna look, but we'll see after I paint the front clip. And I still need to paint the front bumper and side skirts and stuff like that on E36. I haven't done that. I mean, there's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. Oh, see, here's the thing, a lot of stuff coming up. This is a front angle kit for my E36 that I bought last year. Right now it's almost end of June, and I got this, like I said, last year. I was going to put it on, but no time. So do that. I still have E46 M3, my donor card that I'm gonna put or take the front lower control arms off, put on my E36. Keep remembering new stuff here. I got these. This is my old one. What do you guys think? Well, of course, this one needs to be painted. After I took it off my my other E36 or other is300, it's been in the garage everywhere and it got scratched up. But I bought new ones. This one is fiberglass, I think. No, never mind. It's plastic, but it's like kind of hard plastic. And I bought these ones. These are the new ones. These are a lot skinnier, but here's the thing. These are like, I mean, look at this. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, as far as you put it on, it's gonna stay there. Well, if you use double-sided tape, that is, but what do you guys think? Yes or no? Come on, focus. I kind of like without him, but at the same time I do like him with these things. So, oh yeah. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, a lot of stuff that needs to be done. But it's all time and of course the money. So we'll see.